What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 27. And yes, we're back because I'm never giving up, which is the topic today. Never giving up. And I couldn't thank you guys enough for the people that have been following Rise to Elevate. Not even just the podcast, but the gaming. We've been doing media coverage. We got Rising performances coming up. We got so much stuff, in store. Not even just for like the community and the people around me, but for the world. Because like I said, I'm on a mission to change the world. And I think you guys kind of understand that by now. And I'm kind of impressed with myself because I feel like I've gotten a lot better since I've last done a self-improvement video. Shout out to Sunfire Films. He was on my last one, episode 26, Balance, part 2 actually, and it was dope. I loved it. I love doing, connecting with other people, teaching people about different things based off life and what we don't talk about, which is today is something that kind of hits home. And you guys heard me earlier talk about never giving up because that's the topic. And I did a quick brainstorm like I normally do and did an outline, and I just wanted to talk about how I've been, which you guys kind of known. I haven't been doing vlogs like that. I've been all over the place doing interviews, trying to figure out life, and it sounds crazy, but it's true. Like, I really just want to do everything when it feels right. And I actually did a whole episode which was going to be acceptance about 2 weeks ago by myself, and I just didn't feel like that was right. Like, I don't want to push these out if I'm not feeling like that's what should be taught to people, or at least my opinion on, what I'm saying, based off the topic. And I feel like, that's why I had to come back with something that hits home, which is never give up. And I want you guys to know to never give up. I'm trying to teach myself that because if you know me personally, I've been going through a lot of the different obstacles, but that's part of the journey. Like, that's something it took me a long time to know. It's happening for a reason, and I don't mean it for everybody, because I'm not trying to say, that flat tire that you got last week it happened for a reason, but it might have, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about how to never give up on just life, on simple things like, I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe brushing your teeth. Like, never give up on brushing your teeth. I'd highly suggest that. And just the future plans. Like, we got a lot of future plans going for Rise to Elevate, which I'll kind of talk about towards the end, because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do all this that I'm doing, and the outline of how it should be presented. And everything's a learning experience. Like, I haven't done the Balance part 2 in a couple months, so it was like I'm jumping back into this, trying to figure it out again. And Sunfire Films know what I'm talking about, because like last time I was like and now I'm like, I already know what I want to do. I'm chilling. So I want to go over the question of the week, which is something I really encourage people to think about. I would love for you guys to drop a comment in the YouTube, if you're on YouTube, or down below, and let me know your answer. Like, I really want you guys to give me some feedback. Stop being so afraid to comment on the post and just do it. I actually had someone tell me that they're afraid to be the only one to comment, and it didn't hurt me, but you kind of see the journey I'm going through, and it's cool though. And I love whoever, I shout out to that person. I love them no matter what, but that's not making me give up at all. So the question of the week is, are you afraid? Are you afraid? It sounds simple. It sounds so simple. But it's a really good question, and that's relating to never giving up. Because if you are afraid on the next step, on maybe stop smoking cigarettes, or to stop vaping, or to maybe stop hanging around the people that are holding you back, or I can go on and on. I'm not trying to dig that deep, but just to have you think about what you're afraid of for leveling up, that next step in life, that the reason why you're dreading going to work. It could be fixed, but only you can fix it. And what are you afraid of? So that's kind of my answer to it. I kind of blended it in with, like, kind of how I just said it, but it's really that deep. And I want things to be fast. I do not want these to be long. Don't want you guys to have to sit there and think that you have to listen to me preach about this all day. But it's just a quick boom. I want you guys to think about it, talk about it amongst your, siblings, significant other, family, anybody, just somebody who is maybe feeling on the edge of giving up, because I am all the time, and I just never stop. And shout out to my significant other, Andrea. I love you so much, and I would not be able to do this without her. And my family, shout out to Bubby and Frank. Love you guys too. So we'll get into it. The 3 bullet points, you already know the topic. The topic is never give up. The first bullet point is make dreams come true. And that's something that, it sounds crazy, but it's so true. Like, if you were to never give up, your dreams are at the end of the never give up stage, and once you you learn that, because you're always going to feel like you want to give up, that's when life actually gets more exciting. Like, that's when the thrill and the adrenaline that you get in life actually becomes real, compared to like having to be nervous if you're going to make that certain amount of the check because you worked more hours than that. And I'm not trying to dig that deep, but it's like, that's what I feel like we all anticipate in life now, and that's what life has made us. So we'll go over the, like, why I think make your dreams come true is a good bullet point. It's by believing in your dreams and taking actions to achieve them. So that's kind of the simple thing. But the second bullet point is opportunities. And it's you know, allowing you to understand that when one door opens, another, or when one door closes, another door opens. And that kind of like describes that bullet point, because you never know what opportunities can come your way, man. You could literally go out to a gas station and meet the next Michael Jordan. I tell everybody that, and you would never know. So really take advantage of how you present yourself out in public, and who you say hi to, and how rude you are to somebody, especially in car traffic. I know you guys seen that movie. That movie was kind of funny. But no, the third bullet point is proving to yourself, because the only person you have to prove anything to is you. Or I said that all wrong. The only person you have to prove anything to is yourself. You should not have to prove anything to anybody else, not even your parents. Like, you are the only person that you should be doing all what you're doing right now for yourself. Nobody else. And you should never give up. So I'll go over the 3 bullet points. I know I kind of went over it fast, but like I said, I don't want these to be long. I want people to want to watch them. I want people to go over it when they're alone. Check in the descriptions. I have every bullet point and the question of the week in the description, and give me some feedback. 3 bullet points that I got is make your dreams come true, opportunities, and proving to yourself. Make sure you go over that. I'll go over the question of the week. Are you afraid? So think about that. Please drop comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And shout out to Rise Ove Podcast. Shout out to Rise Ove Gaming. Shout out to Mevzuki. Shout out to Kenneth with photography. Shout out to everybody that's helping the movement, pushing it forward. You know, collaborating, failing, learning to get back up, and never to give up. Never, ever, ever give up. To my team, never give up. To my girlfriend, never give up. To the whole world, whoever watching this, never give up. So again, thank you guys. Never give up. The only way to achieve your dreams is through you. No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day, and you got to grind harder than you did yesterday. Peace.